What's good, YouTube? Back with another one, back in the Pro-Am. As you can see, we're playing a Pro-Am Summer game. I'm pissed about that. Alright? I'm pissed about it. The game does not count towards the goal. The goal is to try to get to an arena. That's step one, get to arena. How do you get to arena? 20 games. You got to get 20 wins. Without losing a whole bunch of games too, but 20 wins. That is the first goal. Once you get the arena, the next goal, I'll put it out there to the team before I put it out there to the world. But you just do these things in steps and it leads to success. With this game now counting, it is still a good way to kind of scout competition, scout people that should be on your level or might not be on your level, things like that. And it was a great chance for me to see what my teammates are doing. Are they doing the little things? Are they executing when they need to execute? I'm a little bit disappointed in the Pro-Am community right now, just considering the fact it was supposed to be a big game. The Final Four was supposed to happen between Joe Knows and Black Market and Wiz Gaming. Just didn't happen. It didn't happen. I think schedules just didn't line up from what I heard. And I watched some other games and all that, but I was so excited to watch that game because it was going to be the first time throughout the entire tournament that I felt like Black Market was really going to be tested. Because of the style of play, because of the defense play, because of the knowledge and just overall skill level, I really thought that it would be the first time I actually seen them lose a series. Now, of course, they had said that they lost in other tournaments and stuff. I personally have never seen them lose a series. Ever. Like, I've seen them play against some top people. I've seen them lose a game for the first time this year. Right? And obviously, Joe Knows has put out a lot of content. Swag has put a lot of content. Bauer has put out a lot of content. I mean, even Two Tag, he does his thing, which I'm starting to learn a lot more about him. Like, I knew about him in the past, but a lot of these people, sometimes you just don't hear about the content side of it. Either they don't stream as often or they don't have as big as numbers. It's one of the two. But regardless, now that I'm starting to catch up on the scene a little bit more and I'm figuring out who is who these people are, like, I'm paying attention to it, and I was so excited to watch that game. I wanted to see how Bauer was going to do. You know, because he was going to have hell to play between two talented guards. I wanted to see if Joe Knows was going to be able to adjust. Because what I seen was when Joe plays, the team listens. The team responds. And everything makes sense. When Joe don't play, it's like the team almost plays as if Joe was playing, we would beat Joe. You know what I'm saying? And I don't even feel like Joe is the best player. I think Swag, I have said this multiple times, I think Swag Godly is the best player in 2K, period. Obviously, it comes down to style and what you like more so than actual talent and skill level. But from an off-ball player to play the way he plays the game, like, he ain't somebody that comes out there and handles the ball and gets all fancy. He's capable, but, like, it's his anticipation, his defense, his hustle, his ability to make big plays, and he's a stellar knockdown shooter. You almost feel like he never misses when he shoots. I feel like he's the best player they have. And when they're all together, when the team as a whole is playing, like, they just seem virtually unbeatable, but this is the first time I actually thought, okay, they might actually lose the series. I want to see how it goes. Obviously, Wiz Gaming is led by, well, I don't know if he's led by Spam. If everybody knows Spam, you'll Spam 101. If y'all know who he is, cool. But, like, he's the point guard for Wiz Gaming, and just the chemistry that entire team has. I believe Iggy was on that team as well. Like, Iggy versus Swag, I'm always want to watch that content. Like, no matter what they doing 2v2, 3v3, 5v5, it don't matter. Those are two of the best skilled off-ball players I know of. So anytime they can go head to head, I'm all for it. Now, in this particular game, we're sitting there playing against a team. Like I said, they got a ranked guy and all that. I'm not impressed. But I am happy with my team's ability to kind of manage what's going on. Obviously, I've been putting out content. You have seen different people, different roles. And I'm trying to see what my best course of action is moving forward when we start playing against better teams. As we progress and move up, obviously the season is almost over, and I want to say by Friday. By Friday, the season will be over. You got to start over and start the grind over and all that. Honestly, I'm at a point now where if I'm going to just buy my way to level 40, I'd rather just do that. Saves me a lot of time. I don't want to have to try to re-get my +1, +2, and all that other stuff. Honestly, 2K, next year, just let us keep it. Just let us keep it. Y'all have different rewards throughout the season. I get why they did it like that, but I mean, we do all this grinding and then we have to redo it over. It's like, what was the purpose of doing it in the first place? And then everybody wants to make new builds, especially as you get more cap breakers and more things like that. You know, I'm kind of over the whole grind part. I just want to compete. And the best way to compete, honestly, is pay to win, which sucks. I don't think nobody likes that, but it is what it is until somebody either challenges them better, you know, give them some competition, or 2K just decides, you know what, we're going to do this for the community. So basically what you're seeing is a high dose of pick and roll. And I think we're doing a great job of just trusting rotation as we play these games. But I do notice something about my team kind of based on who's playing. Sometimes we play and I feel like we can beat anybody, and then sometimes we play, I feel like everybody's just going through the motions. Like, I get it, it happens. I mean, obviously, I've been pretty excited to play since I kind of got back into it. So I'm always up to play every single game. These guys, I'm not sure what happened when I left, if they kept playing or if everybody kind of stopped. For the most part, it seemed like most of the people stopped. But now that I'm kind of back in this mode, I'm trying to get everybody to kind of like ride this wave with me, where we're going to play like 2 or 3 games a night. We're going to advance in the Proam space. We're going to get a chance to play against some of these top teams. If we get good enough, we might just get reached out to for somebody to be like, hey, your team is pretty good. Y'all should join such and such league, or y'all should join such and such Discord. That's happened to me in the past. I know before I would join Discords, even when the team wasn't that good, I knew the team wasn't that good back in the day. Like, I still would join. We got blown out by a couple of teams, and then, you know, I kind of tried to dumb it down as best I could by either making a league myself to where I know teams that are not as good would be in there, so my team would have confidence with a chance to beat them. Or, honestly, I would just stop playing. And I'm at a point now where I'm just trying to show my teammates, like, hey, if we play this level of competition, we got to be up for the challenge every time, regardless of who it is. A blowout might happen. That's not the time to quit. That's the time to learn. Right? Even me, at this point, I'm learning defensively. Even if I'm in perfect position and I don't jump, regardless of the height of a person, they're a really good shooter. They're going to make the shot. I have to jump at those attempts, and I'm learning just by playing. Like, I actually got into the park, which I will come out with a video with that. And I ain't touched the park since season 1. Like, I don't even think about playing park or anything like that, but I've been labbing, I've been working on moves, I'm trying to get better. And because of that, it requires sacrifice. It requires me doing things I wouldn't normally do. As you can even tell in this game, I'm dribbling the ball a little bit more. My confidence is there. I'm able to play make at an extremely high clip. And I think as a team, we're all feeding off that energy. Like, I got guys scoring 40 one night, guys scoring 30 one night, guys scoring 25. And it's not always on me to be like this great spectacular player. Sometimes it requires me being a role player for that game, and I'm showing my teammates, hey, it might just be your night. It might just be your game. It might just be your time. And then you have to be able to understand when it is and when it isn't, because you might go off for 41 game, and then the next game your jumper just off, and it might not be your game. It happens. It's part of playing, it's a part of getting better, and we have to figure out how to overcome adversity. One thing teams are very good at is feeding off of confidence. So like if you don't have a good game, it's okay. If we don't have a good game as a team, it's okay. That's not the time to quit. That's the time to learn. It happens. I don't know how many times I've been sitting there playing and watch people make routine shot after routine shot. Like they never miss it, they never miss it, they never miss it. And then all of a sudden they have one game where they missing and then they ready to cuss out everybody in the world. And I'm looking at it like, okay, well, one, find your jump shot. And then two, find some other way to be effective. If your jump shot not falling, you should be an animal on the defensive side of the ball. Because, I mean, what else can you do? A lot of times, if offense isn't working, like your half-court offense ain't working, you can get going by getting steals, getting out in transition, and getting easier attempts. You can attack the rim, try to get to the foul line, see the ball go through the net. It's a lot of things. It's still basketball. Even though it's a video game, a lot of basketball concepts and principles remain. Another thing I'm trying to get my teammates to realize is you don't have to try to do so much. It's okay. Like, we have a system in place. The system is what it is. For the most part, I am the system. The system was designed around me and my skill set. That's what it was designed around. It came from me playing one-on-one, and I pretty much try to turn 5-on-5 into one-on-one. One-on-one is my game when it comes to 2K. No, I'm not the world's greatest one-on-one player, simply because I don't try to be. Like, I'm not about to spend a lot of effort trying to be the greatest one-on-one guy. Because in one-on-one, you don't need pass accuracy, you don't need free throw, you don't really need steal. Like, if you just really, really great at timing, yeah, but you don't really need steal, which means you can put a lot of attributes in the other areas to make your player the hardest one-on-one player. Like, you can essentially make a guy that can drive to the rim, dunk it, make mid-range shots, make three-pointers, and be a perfect post player while also being the world's greatest defender. You can't do that here in 5v5. You have to sacrifice something. So all I did was say, if I make a bigger point guard, I'm bigger than your point guard, I should be able to score on. And that's been the whole concept since I built out this entire system now that looks very fluent. It looks like everybody kind of has their own niche and role that's going to make something happen. Shout out to Montage this game too. Like, he was going crazy. Like, shit. Montage going stupid out here. Like, why do people not, like, when somebody's going off, why do people not guard them? Like, I know for me, if I'm guarding somebody that's very tough and he's just constantly scoring, I'm telling my teammates, hey, like, I'm getting killed. Like, somebody else got to score. Somebody else got to play. I know we was playing a rec the other night. Some dude kept fading everything, and I couldn't get to it because I was guarding to take away the three-point shot. So he'll run to a fade. I would have a teammate right there, but he'll stay glued to his man instead of just showing, flinching something. And my dude ended up dropping like 25 points on me just off a fadeaway. Eventually, I started adjusting to it as best I could and got a few stops when it mattered. But I'm like, that kills me. The big thing that kills me about the team, like, if I'm helping defensively, help me. I don't know how many times I just sit there and put myself in position to pick up somebody else's man, and then they just leave mine wide open. It makes it look like I'm playing bad defense. That's not the case. I'm doing what the concept says. Y'all need to do it too. That's a whole nother thing, though. Coming up at the end of the third quarter, as you can see, game pretty much a blowout. It is what it is, man. I don't think the team, I felt like, based off what I was watching, they are a really good team. I can see why they're very effective. The reason why they wasn't that effective against us has nothing to do with them, like, playing bad necessarily. Only thing I can say is the guy that was guarding, the guy that was scoring, which whoever was guarding Montage, just never adjusted to what Montage was doing. And that is a killer. That is a killer. Like, you have to be able to take it for what it is. Like, if one guy's constantly scoring and you see them constantly getting the ball, it's a good chance you should probably stop leaving him open. And like, if y'all notice just all the clips, montage, red hair, green head, like he was open like 80% of the game. 80% of the time, like just wide open, like no defender within 2 feet of the guy. I mean, he's already 6'11". He's probably gonna be like, we know what this game is. Everybody can shoot. There's nobody on the game that I don't think can shoot. Like, you just gotta hope people miss. It has nothing to do with anything. You gotta hope people miss. And when they miss, you gotta be able to come down on the other end and make it. That's it. Everybody got a pretty much a high 3 ball. Everybody high mid range. Like, they get a shot attempt is going in. And I mean, the sorriest team still make shots. You know, they might turn the ball over more and not be able to hustle as much, but they still make wide. Like, everybody makes shots. Like, I knew it was bad. I don't even shoot. And when I first came back, I used my point guard and had to play the 2. I had like 25 points off of 8 or 10 from the 3-point line. I ain't never been a shooter. I don't even try to be. I try to take good shots. I try to have a good enough jumper to make a difference. But like, that's it. Like, the only time you ever even see me take a jump shot is when I'm completely wide open with nothing but time to actually shoot it. I ain't quick shot nothing. Like, my 3 ball ain't high enough to do it, but I ain't quick shot nothing. I ain't doing none of this shit. Straight up. So now that we're in the 4th quarter, y'all see what the game is. We call this the spread world from where you get up by 30. At this point, I think it's more of a strategy flaw versus a talent flaw. I even say this about the real NBA. When teams get blown out, typically you blame the coach just because the game plan was off, but like, the players still have to go out there and execute the game plan. Like, in your half-court offense, you have a way that you want to score. For us, me going, like, we play 5 out, so the offense is for me to go play one-on-one and go get a bucket. And then I'm playing off the reactions of the entire defense after that. But, like, that's our plan of attack. Sometimes we come down, teams are running zone. I can't just go to the rim and score. So now we got to play a little bit of basketball, right? This team did not adjust to what we was doing defensively. If one guy's going to give up that many points, I mean, what can you really do about it? Honestly, like, you got one guy going for 40, 50 points. Like, you have to put a stop to it at all costs. Even if you got to spread it out to where somebody had 20, somebody had 20, somebody had 20. That's better than one nigga getting 50 and you getting blown out. The only time it's acceptable for a nigga to get 50 is if you still win the game. Because at that point, he scored 50 points for nothing. I think me learning how to dribble, how to maneuver a little bit better helps me out for sure. Because now I'm looking at the game a little bit differently than what I was before. Before, I looked at it like I'm going through a straight line. As long as I can go through that straight line, I'm fine. And the only time we're going to have problems is when I can't go through that straight line. Now I'm looking at the game like, okay, I can maneuver, I can move. So now I have an answer and a counter even to some of the best defenders I've seen. And because of that, we should now be a better team because I've become a better player. I wonder if the same is true for everybody else as they progress, regardless of what they do. You should be doing things to perfect your craft. So, like, even if you don't handle the ball, learn how to handle the ball just a little bit. I'm not saying you got to come out here and start being a dribble guy, but just learn how to dribble just a little bit. Learn some moves that get you open. If you're a shooter, learn how to make a fade. Learn how to make a post shot. Like, adding stuff to your game and having the ability to show it off in a team setting helps a lot. Helps a lot, man. Like, I remember, like, one morning I was just sitting there, I hit up Jamaica and I said, hey, come to my court. I'm trying to learn some dribble moves. He could have easily been like, nah, man, I'm gonna eat breakfast. Just let me know when people hop on. But he showed up, showed me what he can do. And I'm trying to steal some of his moves that he learned. Like, we labbing this stuff together, and then we go to the park, play 3v3. I learned some stuff there. So, like, you keep building momentum, good things will happen. If you don't apply the information you learned, you might as well learn nothing. That's the biggest takeaway. What I've learned from doing this entire video is that it didn't mean shit because the game don't even count towards what the hell I'm trying to do. Like, so if you made it this far in the video, I'm not saying you wasted your time. You did get to see a very talented team whoop another very talented team's ass, but it's all for naught. It's just here for entertainment at this point. All it showed me is don't leave montage open. That's what it showed me. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up here. I hope y'all enjoyed today's video. I plan on putting a few more different things out there. I'm labbing, I'm trying to get better with some dribble moves, and once I fully learn them, I think I'm gonna be hell to play. Anyway, if you're new, subscribe, hit the like button. Please hit the like button. It helps me out a lot. It helps more people see my content. And I guess at this point, I'm trying to grow just a little bit more in the YouTube space. Anyway, it's been Lethal. I'll catch y'all in the next video. I'm out.